Check it out. Check it out. This is a scar, and self-stitched. I stitched it with just a basic sewing kit, you know, some little cheap sewing kit you get at Walmart. I slid it open, and it was like empty in there, you know. It's just like a chasm, and I could see some purple. I think it was this muscle. It's hard to film this muscle right here. It was purple. I could see, like, I think I could see the back of the skin. I mean, this area is here, area between your. It's just kind of. You got some muscle on your thumb, and then you got some on your finger. This area is just kind of empty. Just got some skin kind of there. And yeah, I slid it open all the way. And then it was like a cave in there. And then after a couple seconds or whatever, the blood started rising like a high tide or something. It just started rising up, you know, and it only took a second or two, and then it started overflowing. It was funny because when I did it, I was shocked, you know. I was like, or I don't know about shocked, but I was like, you know, I was stunned. And the first thing I thought about a second in later, I was like, well, at least it's not bleeding. As soon as I said that, man, I saw the blood start rising, and then it was bleeding big time. Basically just a hole, man. Anyways, I like poured hydrogen peroxide all over it, and to try and sterilize it, and I you know, would hold a towel to it for a long time to try and, you know, that towel got pretty bloody. I was even starting to get lightheaded at one point. Anyways, yeah, it wasn't gonna clot, you know. It was just a big open gash. I didn't have the money. I didn't even have a car at the time. It was like 3 a.m. I didn't want to pay for an ambulance ride and all that. And anyways, I didn't want to pay for doctor bill. So I just took out some needle and thread and stitched it up there. Didn't have any painkillers, but just shows it can be done. It was a bit painful sticking the needle through the skin there, but yeah. The worst part, oh, I remember, man, the worst part about it was I only had one hand, you know. So, you know, trying to what are you doing there? Trying to, you know, stick the needle through the skin with, I have to take my other hand and just push on it, you know, trying to, you know, force it in, because if you had two hands, you could hold it and with one hand and then use the needle in the other hand. But that was the worst part, really. Was I remember it was really difficult to stick the needle in the exact spot and then puncture it, because the skin was loose, you know. It's kind of flappy, and so to try and with one hand just push in that skin which is moving around, you know, it didn't want to. Anyways, there you go. I just thought I'd film that. Something else, you know, sort of waiting on that, you know. Well, I'm not waiting per se, but, you know, here comes, you know, a video with 1 million views, 5 million views, with the ads, you know what I'm talking about. Alright. get something cool going here. It's got to be original. In fact, I've got some videos with several 100,000 views. I've gotten over 1 million views, but that stuff, you know, it had unoriginal content in it. It had pictures, and so I can't get the commissions. This dog here, this dog's about 2 years old. Can you believe it? Just kidding. Miss Huffenstein. Huffing and puffing. Alright, buddy.